We've got one more meeting that we're hoping to schedule. It was going to be today, but John's down in London, and then we've got the club's AGM this evening. So we've and I'm meeting the players' agent this afternoon at dinner time, but nothing will get finalised just purely because of John not being there. But as courtesy, we're meeting with the players' agent. And then the other situation then is we're thinking that because the timescale has elapsed for the offers that we made the players, and it was very, very clear that there's a time frame. That time frame has elapsed now, so it won't get addressed now for those other players, being Dempsey and Potts, until after Christmas. Potts is well within his rights to turn down the contract that he's been offered. That is part of the contract negotiation. Just because we offer a contract to a player doesn't mean he's duty bound to sign it. Again, now that will get dropped now until after Christmas, whereby if we deem it that we're able to offer Brad more money, different incentives, increased incentives, longer term contract. Now it might be that something within those negotiations can tip the balance, and we're able to secure Brad's signature. If Brad doesn't want to and he wants to let his contract run out and expire in the summer, he's well within his rights to do that. Now, as long as it doesn't have an adverse effect on his performances, make no mistake, I like the way Brad Potts plays football, and I like it. He has fantastic dimensions going forward. Also defensively, his energy, his enthusiasm, his ability is something that's why we want to sign him. Now, if he continues that, then he obviously continues to play. I think I'm correct in saying that Carl's agent emailed us with a proposal, a revised proposal from their point of view, and we didn't deem it acceptable to negotiate via email, or by post. We don't think that's right. We didn't do. So we tried to get a face-to-face meeting that we were unable to do. So again, we've drawn a line under it and say that we will revisit it after Christmas, whereby we've got an opportunity to get a number of games out of the way. It's important, I think, for Carl, Potsy, Mark Beck, who else didn't sign? Just those two, I think. The important thing is for them to concentrate on the performance levels now, and we can revisit it after Christmas, where lots of things can change. We put a time frame on it that is good for everybody. It gives them a time frame to work towards and their representatives, and also for ourselves, that now we can move on knowing that we haven't used extra money in keeping those players and securing their services. So that's money that we can put to good use. Hopefully in January then, so the money that we're going to get, then we might be able to bring in 1, 2, or perhaps even 3 other players on the money that was potentially earmarked for them. No, again, sometimes it's we take it on board that these agents don't just have one player; they have lots of players on their books, and obviously then sometimes it's easier to say no than they need to travel 250, 300 miles to come up and say no. They deem it acceptable to thanks for the offer, but what we've seen on paper is a no, and we're not in a position to renegotiate now, because the starting position of where you're at, or where their player thinks or deems their career to be taking them, they can say that we're miles apart. If that's the case, again, we can address it after Christmas. Again, I'll be able to speak more this afternoon because Mark's agent's coming up to see me. Nothing will be able to get finalised. It is more of a courtesy call to find out the position that I see Mark playing within the team. So I'm going to fully express that to his representative, and also then there's lots of things that Mark still needs to be doing in his game that does have a direct impact on, because obviously then the more games Mark plays, the more money he's going to earn, and then the more games he plays, more opportunities he's going to get to score, and more goals he scores, the more money he gets again. So and it's not all about just scoring goals. There's got to be a hunger and a desire and an understanding of what makes Mark Beck a potential target man.